Well, Profe Nano, first, we should probably introduce ourselves in case we have some new viewers. So this is Profe Nano.
Hello!
And I'm Teacher Catalina. And we're going to be learning Spanish together, right?
Yay!
So last lesson, we learned to basically say, me gusta bailar. But today, we're going to say, I dance. So that's basically what we were going to be focusing on. That's great, Profe Nano. So you can talk about the activities that you do now. Good?
Yep!
Excellent. Let's get learning.
Guys, remember the word cantar?
What does it mean, Profe Nano?
It means to sing.
Very good. And last episode, you were singing beautifully. Well, cantar does mean to sing, and it is what we call a verb. It's basically when you perform an action, when you do an activity. Do you see how it ends in AR? Do you see that, Profe Nano?
Yeah!
Cantar ends in what?
An AR.
Very good. Very important that you know that, because in order for us to say I sing, we have to get rid of that AR. But we have to add a new ending. Are you following? Are you following, Profe Nano?
Yes! Are you guys?
Very good. So the first step to say I do something, we get rid of that AR. Poof! It's gone! And now, let's talk about what we're going to add to say I do a certain activity. Good?
Yep.
We are going to add the letter O. What letter, Profe Nano?
Oh.
Very good. So now we would say canto.
Canto.
Can you try it at home? Canto. Very good. You sound great. Canto means I sing. I sing. Did you see how you did that? Let's review one more time. So first, we take our activity, our verb. In this case, what was the verb?
Cantar.
Very good. And we said we are going to get rid of what?
The AR.
Very good. So we're left with can't. Do you see that? And then we said that we're going to add what letter?
An O.
And that's how we say I sing. Canto. Canto.
I sing.
Can you show us again, Profe Nano?
La 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 la.
Very good. So how would you say I sing?
I would say canto.
Muy bien. You could even say yo canto. I sing. Or canto. Both of them work. Ooh, I think we're about to review the verb, the activity, bailar. Bailar. Do you remember that one, Profe Nano?
Sí, bailar. I was just doing it.
That's right. Bailar. Bailar also ends in what?
AAR.
It ends in AR. So in order for us to say I dance, what do we do first?
Get rid of that AR.
Very good. And then we add what?
An O.
Very good, guys. Very good, Profe Nano. So again, the rule still applies. We get rid of that AR. Poof, it's gone. And we add what?
We add an O.
Very good. So now we would say bailo. What would you say?
Bailo.
Muy bien. Bailo. Try it at home. How would you say I dance? Very good. Again, you could say bailo or yo bailo. Both of them work. Right, Profe Nano?
Yup. I even say them too.
Very good. Excellent. We just changed two different verbs. Cantar into canto and bailar into
Bailo.
very good. Good job.
Teacher Carolina, remember this one?
Yes, what was it?
Dibujar.
Very good. Dibujar. To draw, right? And
Sí.
dibujar ends in what, Profe Nano?
AR.
Very good. It ends in an AR. So in order for me to say I draw, what is the first thing I have to do?
Get rid of that AR.
Poof! It's gone. And now, tell me what to do. What do I add?
Well, you would do add an O.
Very good. We add an O to the end. So now we have dibujo.
Dibujo.
Good job, Profe Nano. Dibujo. Wow, that sounds great. I draw. Dibujo. Or yo dibujo. Muy bien, chócalas, Profe Nano. Woohoo!
Next is hablar.
Hablar, to speak, to talk. Hablar. And hablar ends in an
AR.
Very good. So I want you to try this at home. The first thing that we will do is...
Get away that AR.
Very good. Get rid of that AR. And now we're going to add a new ending. What is it?
It would be
An O. Very good. So now we would say hablo.
hablo.
Hablo. Or yo hablo.
Hablo.
Good. Did you remember that H is shh, silent? We write it, but we don't say it, right?
Yeah, it's one of those sneaky letters.
That's right. It's a little bit of a sneaky letter. So again, hablo. Hablo.
Hablo.
Very good. Excelente. So now, let's do a little bit of practice and let's see if we learn how to say I do things. Here's a question for you, Profe Nano. The question is, ¿cantas? ¿Cantas? Do you sing?
Yo canto.
Muy bien. Yo canto. Sí, yo canto. Very good, Profe Nano. Profe Nano. ¿Dibujas? ¿Dibujas?
Sí, dibujo.
Muy bien, Profe Nano. You're doing great. Did you get that at home too? Very good. So we did great with all of those verbs that end in AR. But last time we learned a verb that doesn't end in AR. Do you remember the verb leer? Leer?
It ends in an ER.
That's right. So how would we say I read? There's no AR to take off. So what could we take off?
The ER.
Very good. We get rid of that ER. But we're still going to add an O at the end. So we had leer. We get rid of the ER, poof, and we add an O. So what would it look like?
It would look like Leo.
Leo. Muy bien, Leo. Yo leo. I read. Excellent job. Profe Nano, lees?
Yo leo.
Very good. Excellent.
Teacher Catalina, what about the verb comer?
Comer, to eat? Yes, good. Well, I kind of think you know how to do it. What is the first thing we're going to do? It ends in an ER, so what do?
We're gonna get rid of that ER.
Poof, gone. And we are going to add
An O.
an O. Very good. We're going to add an O. So we would say, yo como.
Yo como.
Muy bien. ¿Comes? Do you eat?
I'm sure everybody has to eat.
That's true, Profe Nano. So you would say, sí, yo como. Muy bien.
Teacher Catalina, what about a verb that ends in IR?
Very good question, Profe Nano. We already know that AR verbs, we get rid of the AR and we add an O. ER verbs, we get rid of the ER and we add an O. What do you think we're going to do with IR verbs?
We're gonna repeat it. So, we're gonna get rid of that IR.
And we're going to add an
O.
Very good. So let's look at the verb escribir. Escribir, to write. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of
the IR.
poof, gone. And now we're going to add an O. So it would look like this. Yo escribo.
Yo escribo.
Muy bien. So maybe I ask you, Profe Nano, ¿escribes? Do you write? ¿Escribes?
Yo escribo.
Very good. Fantastic. All right. So I think we have done a perfect job conjugating these verbs. That sounds like a funky word, doesn't it? It is pretty big. Can you try it? Conjugation.
Conjugation.
Very good. Conjugation is just a big funky word to say that we change the verb to match the person that is performing the action. So in this case, ourselves because we're saying I eat, I write, I draw, I
dance, I sing, I write.
all of those things. So let's repeat one more time and let's review one more time. We are going to get rid of the ending, which will be AR,
AR, IR, and ER.
we get rid of that. AR, ER, and IR, poof, gone. And then to talk about ourselves, me doing an activity, I would add what letter?
N. Oh.
An O. Very good. And that's it. You are an expert conjugator. I really had a good time learning how to conjugate verbs because it's such an important thing to do in Spanish. So muchas gracias y nos vemos la próxima vez. See you next time.
Adios.
Adios.
I'm Profe Nano. And if you like this video, click that like button. And if you love this video, click that red button. That is the subscribe button. And, oh, yeah. Oh, it's right there. It's the notification bell. Ring, ling, ding, ding. Now I'm gonna go do that video with Teacher Catalina. Adios. Hasta luego.